Hola, we have an exciting announcement. My heart is very happy. My knees is questioning this announcement, but it's all for good cause. So I've been in Panama over the last week doing the marathon, half marathon. Getting a t-shirt, lovely support, and there was an opportunity that arose to do the Costa Rica half marathon. I was not planning to do it purely because, I mean, doing two running events in 1 week is tough. But I was reminded about why I'm doing this, and actually, this isn't for me. This is for people in Costa Rica, the students there, anyone there, for me to show up and show some love, and for them to show some love to a family we all love a lot. And yeah, so I'm going to do a 24-hour trip to Costa Rica because it's very close to Panama. It's not like I'm traveling 5 hours. It's like flying from Manchester to London. It's like going, yeah, it's like for me mentally, it's like you're just going north to south of the UK. It could be going from New York to DC, a bit shorter. I don't know the logistics. A lot shorter probably. So like it's like an hour flight. So it's not like I'm traveling to Boston to fly tomorrow. Like that's crazy. So this is very much. It will be a challenge. Like I have to be there at 4 a.m. So I have to wake up like 3, and I'll probably sleep at like 11. So that's exciting. But I think this is part of the journey. For me, I see this as I'm treating myself as an athlete. Now, an athlete without sponsors, but we have some really good donations, so I really appreciate that. But it's going to be an honour. And afterwards, we're going to see a lot of the community. So if you're in Costa Rica, I think you'll probably know that I'm there because I know there's a very small Jewish community there. But I think this is a really cool opportunity to build my network. This whole marathon journey, I've met with some really interesting people. And actually, a few years ago when I started this fitness page, I felt like my connections were quite limited. I was very much like quite reserved, and I didn't really do much. I was just so focused on content, coaching, that I neglected the whole side of networking, meeting people, and now just meeting people has been really nice. Just feel togetherness because these are content creators. You can feel really lonely, and when I'm a content creator from 6 years ago, I'm really careful with who I talk to about content or who I collab with because social media is so fake. Most things you see is very fake online, and I see that when I think about doing collabs in the past, I just don't feel myself. The people I have collabed with, I feel very good. But I never want to not feel myself, and I try now just be an open book about who I am. Am I perfect? No. Am I always trying to be better as a person? Yes. I think we can all be better people, no matter how good you are. And I think this is like when I do these runs, it's a challenge because there's always an ethical line behind this because we're doing this for a very important family, and the whole time I'm being respectful, but at the same time, like all of this costs money. The element of not stepping in line. I never sell anything that is like like Batman or Death at the face. That's a big no for me. But it's just always every decision I make is like, is this appropriate? Yes, no, and so on, because it's something that's on my mind. But at the same time, like this is taking up a lot of my work, and I've had to reduce the amount of coaching clients now, and so I can work with only X amount of people, which is obviously fine, but that's something I've been doing over the last 6 years, and I've been giving that 100%. So this is the first time there's a bit of a shift in my career for a while, but it's always an honour. So that's why when I do speaking gigs about my journey, about my dyslexia journey, or anything like that, it helps massively. Yes, and I think over time, I think maybe beginning of next year we'll look at having someone who can sponsor some of this. But even when we have a sponsor, I'm very careful about the sponsor, and I'm very careful about what they get in regards to they have to understand, and we have had approaches before, they gotta understand the reason why I'm doing this. Like, yes, anyone who follows me will be so grateful and helpful to whoever who sponsors me, because like this company is sponsoring so he can continue running around the world and educating. But at the same time, like, they are understand, if you're a sponsor, they have to understand that this is for the cause. So it's not a classic like sponsor, like, hey, here's this. You have to promote us before everything else. When that happens, I'm like, no, that's not how this works. You have to understand that this is for a cause. Our main goal here is to get messages from non-Jewish people saying that they've learned. That's my goal from all of this. Yes, there's great things that come away from this, different stories, Jewish people feeling reminded, feeling inspired, wonderful, but the main goal is that goal. So when people want to join the mission, like, their mission has to be like, we want to support your goal first, and then that from you supporting our goal, my followers will be very grateful to support your company, because they're supporting us without me saying, like, having like their logo on my Batman outfit, which is definitely an option, but I don't think it would work purely actually from, I don't think I could do that anyway from a marathon perspective. I don't think marathons will, it's not for ads because everyone takes photos, so I don't think that's even possible. There's various other ways. Anyway, we have Costa Rica. Got a reminder that I can check in soon, which is good. Yeah, looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys in Costa Rica, or wherever you guys are listening from. There's a high chance I'm going to be running in your city over the next 2 years. So, adios.